Welcome back. This is going to be my championship predictions for this season. So quickly, before we start, we are 3 game weeks in, so it's not like, there's a little bit of help really. From a little bit of help in the from like the game weeks, and then also I don't know many facts about the championship, so it's just I've got together where they finished last season, that sort of thing, and just basing it all off that. No stats whatsoever about players really. So then let's actually start at the bottom, and we're going to go straight in with Rotherham, bottom of the table. That's where they're going to finish, I think. Don't have much to explain. They kind of like, they just about survived last season, which is why I think we're going to see them going down in last. Then Huddersfield is my 23rd place team. Same reason. Is it same reason actually? Are they nearly promoted? I'm not actually sure. And they're not. Yeah, same reason as Rotherham really. Just not good enough anymore. And then 22nd, Sheffield Wednesday. They're not good enough for a championship. They're definitely a League One team, and they're going to go back down to it, in my opinion. So in 21st, gone another new promoted team. It's Plymouth Argyle, and I think they're just going to scrape it, possibly on the last day, but they're going to stay up. And yeah, the reason being, I just think they're better than the 3 teams I've listed before them. I think they'll do just well enough to survive. Possibly go down next year though, but I think they're going to survive this year. And just above them, QPR is who I'm putting. It's pretty much where they finished last season. So, last season they actually finished exactly here, and it was Cardiff where Plymouth were, but yeah, this year they're going to finish there again, I think. Moving up 1 spot, I think Cardiff are going to jump up a couple places. Move up in the list. Yeah, I just think they will. Not much explanation behind it really. Just think that's where they're going to finish. Then 18th, I think Leeds. They've lost some good players. And they're going to finish 18th. Actually, no. I've changed my mind. Last minute, I've changed my mind. Swansea. Yeah. Swansea. think they're just going to fall off this season. Then moving up to 17th, it will be Leeds, I think. Just, not at the level anymore. Then 16th, I've gone for Hull. There we go. 16th, I've gone for Hull. It's similar to where they finished last season. I think this is just where they'll be again this year. Quite comfortably escaping relegation and staying in the Championship. So they're moving up to 16th. Gone for Bristol. Again, around where they finished last season. I think it's where they'll finish this year as well. 15th, Blackburn is quite a bit lower than last season. Just think not going to be quite as good this year as they were last year. One up from them, I've gone for Millwall. Again, same as Blackburn, they're just dropping down a bit, just not going to be quite as good as they were last season. So yeah. Then moving up on the list again, go for Stoke. Now Stoke, I think they can have a bit of an improvement from last year. They didn't do the best last year. But I think this year they'll do better. And they're going to move up to that 13th spot. Well then, in 12th, I have gone for, in 12th, it's Preston. That's who I'm going for in 12th. Just think they're going to do a bit better. Preston. Yeah. No, Preston, yeah, I just don't think they're going to do as well. 12th. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. Preston, 12th. Then in 11th, West Brom. Same, really. It's just where I think they're going to finish. Like I said, I don't really know much about the Championship, so kind of just based off where they finished last season, how are they doing so far, really. That's pretty much it. That's all I'm basing it off, to be honest. Then, in 10th, I have put Sunderland. I think, again, just not quite as good as last season. Just above them. Same for Middlesbrough, just going to drop off a bit. Not at playoffs anymore. They're going to be 9th. Then in 8th, I've gone for Birmingham. I don't know. Hey, hold on. Sorry. In 7th, that counted wrong. Sorry. In 7th, I've gone for Birmingham. They're going to do a bit better this year. And then into the playoffs, I've gone Coventry for the lowest playoff spot. Made the playoffs last year. Going to make it again. Then just above Coventry, in 5th, I've gone for newly promoted Ipswich. It's an interesting one, because don't often see new promoted teams, except for like Luton, going straight to the playoffs. But I think that's where Ipswich are going to be, in 5th. And then in the playoffs, I'm calling that they are going to face Watford, who I think is going to finish 4th. Then, now the remaining 3 teams, 2 relegated teams from last year in the Premier League, and Norwich, who often go up and down, went down a couple of years ago, but they didn't go up last year. So one of them I think it's going to be 3rd, the other one 2nd, the other one 1st, obviously. I think in 3rd, it's going to be Southampton. They're going to go into the playoffs. They're just going to miss out on automatic promotion, and they're going to go into the playoffs. But I think they're only just going to get pipped by Norwich, who's going to get that automatic promotion in 2nd. That means, yeah, I think Leicester City are going to be Championship champions this season. And then also quickly, obviously I can't do it on the tier, but quickly I want to say the playoffs, I think, obviously based on where I put them in my predictions, if my predictions were correct, which I hope they are, I think they are, it would be Ipswich, Coventry, Watford, Southampton. I think it would be Watford and Coventry in the playoff final. I think Watford will win the playoff final. I think Watford will be the 3rd team to get promoted, and they'll win the playoff final. They might not necessarily, but I'm calling Watford to be the 3rd team, and they'll win the playoffs. So that's my championship predictions. Follow for more.